Time for another allotment update. First bed, got some activity for once. We've got these pumpkins, one there, and then one at the where is it? One at the other end. So it'll be interesting to see if we get any pumpkins for Halloween. Strawberry bed, nothing's going on in there. Need to weed that. Carrots, absolute disaster. Not doing them next year. The what's that? Leeks, they're doing okay. Bit small. I guess they'll get bigger through the winter. And then this one, runner beans, they're doing really well. I've had loads of runner beans. Not too sure how I'll get the ones on the top. Looks like I need a ladder. Yeah, they've done really well. Sweet corn are coming on. You can see the, what are they called? Well, cobs, I guess. They're forming, which is quite nice. So hopefully they'll be ready about September time maybe. The French beans are, they've done quite well, but they're kind of on the turn now, so they're not looking as good as they did. But I've had quite a few of them. Similar story with the courgettes. They've been going pretty well, been having loads of courgettes. There's still a few flowers, but I think they're slowing up now, and some of the leaves are going a bit yellow. So they're possibly on the last legs. In fact, that one's going silver. So that's those. I just planted some random chilies here just because I planted a lot of chili seeds and ended up with way too many, so I've just been putting them everywhere. See what happens. What have we got in here? In this greenhouse, so we've got two chilies there. The one on the left, Salvatore gave me. That has got some nice chilies going on. Hopefully they'll be ready soon. And the one on the right I bought, and that has also got quite a few chilies on it. And then we've got some sort of purple basil. I'm not too sure what that's called. Salvatore gave me as well. And indeed another basil. I'm not too sure what that's called either. Possibly Thai, that one. And then we've just got my normal basil, which has been doing pretty well. I've been eating quite a lot of that recently, so it's looking a bit sorry for itself, but it's served its purpose. And then in this greenhouse, tomatoes, they are doing pretty well. They don't look amazing, but there's a lot of tomatoes, so that's the main thing really. I've been eating a lot, and there's still quite a few to pick, including these big ones, which I've not done before. There's a big. Hard to get the scale of that, but they're pretty big. Quite pleased with them. And then what have we got out here? There is another pumpkin down there. The plants that I put on the edge of the chicken run, they're coming on quite nicely. I wanted to shield it a little bit, and that's doing what I wanted. In this greenhouse, or this kind of half a greenhouse I guess, it's going quite well. So we've got cucumbers. I just picked a couple earlier on. But we've still got, you see that, cucumbers there, and then here, got watermelon. It's just, is that a watermelon? It's certainly some sort of sweet melon, so it'd be interesting to see how that turns out. Whoops, just had to leaf off, hopefully that'll be okay. Oh, and there's another one there. This one is a completely different, I haven't seen that one before. That looks a bit more like a, I don't know what that is, but more like a honeydew melon or something. Interesting to see if that's edible or not. This one at the end, I think it's a passion fruit actually. However, there are no passion fruit, and I'm not expecting any, but you never know. And then along here, these are all volunteer tomatoes. I'm not really expecting too much from them, but they appeared, so I thought I'd just put them somewhere and see what happens. What else? Don't know which way to go now. More volunteer tomatoes along here. The bay tree, I gave that a huge trim the other day. It's still pretty big, but it's a lot smaller than it was. And then what have we got? Along here, blackberries. Picked a load of these earlier on. These are very tasty actually. I might pick some more in a minute for my tea. And then we got that plum tree there. That is doing okay. The plums are ripe. They tend to just go from not quite ripe to just falling on the floor overripe. I don't seem to be able to get them at the right time, but I keep trying. And then what have we got here? Apples and pears. Lots and lots and lots. Far more apples than I will ever need. And then go around here. A couple of compost bins. The green one I already had. I just planted, popped it there. The black one I got for free the other day on Freegal. That was handy. And then there's a car here, so I need to squeeze past. These plums, these are looking very impressive. However, they're not ripe yet. I did try eating one earlier on, but it was, yeah, rock solid, so they're not quite ready yet. And then finally around here, the chickens. Let's have a look. Right, let's go into the chickens. Some corn here. Locked. Right, hope they don't escape. We are now down to 6 chickens because a couple died recently. We've got, yeah, they're following the corn, aren't they? So we got the 3 brown ones. We lost 1 brown one and we lost the grey one, which was the oldest one. But we've also still got the bantams. So we got, what have we got? That is Badger, then Peacock, and then Snowy. Snowy always seems a little unsure of the other chickens. I guess that's the pecking order, but hopefully she will get some corn. So yeah, 6 now. I think we're going to get some more in a little while. We'll keep it at 6 for now and see what other ones are available. That corn should do them for supper. I think a couple of the bantams are already in bed actually. They seem to have been sleeping up there recently. I did clean this out. I think there were some mites in there. I cleaned that out, so they might start sleeping in there. They've been laying in there, obviously. Oh, I made another one of these water containers the other day. On the new one, I just put 2 cups though. 2 reasons for that. One is that if I'd have had 3 cups, I don't think it would have fitted as well next to the other one. And secondly, when I bought the cups, it came as a pack of 6. And so I thought I'll just keep one just in case one of these snaps, then I could just swap it out. Saves having to buy another pack of 6 or plug in the hole or something like that. So yeah, there we go. That'll do for now.